Welcome to today's video. In this video, I am going to show you how to use the MACD. Now, you can use the MACD indicator for trading, whether you are a day trader, that's intraday trading, or you are a swing trader, or you are a scalper. I am all going to show you how it works on all time frames. So for scalpers, they love 1 minute more than any other time frame. So I will start with that of the scalping, and once you understand that, it works as well for any other time frame. If you really want to understand this video, you have to pay attention from the beginning to the end. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just come over to TradingView. I am on tradingview.com. If you don't know how to use this website as a beginner, a link will appear at the top right hand corner showing you how to use the whole of this website as a beginner. It's an extensive video. So I am on the chart right now. You come over here where is written indicators, and you will click on indicators. Now I have selected some indicators as my favorites, but if it is your first time of using the moving average, convergence, divergence, that is what is referred to as the MACD. You now type MACD, which refers to the MACD. Now, the one I am most interested in is the one that the name is full, moving average, convergence, divergence. You don't need any other one again, because this strategy that I'm about to show you does not need you to alter any setting. You don't need to alter any setting on your MACD, and it will work for you perfectly more than any other ones that people have been showing you. Once you are there, you need to add it to your chart. Click on moving average, convergence, divergence. So you click on it. If you want it to be under your favorite so that anytime you come over, you can see it, you click on this star. It's already under my favorite. So let me just click on it to add it to my chart. Okay. It has been added now. You can see it appearing over here. This has been added. By default, it comes, look, when you hover over it, this, you will see this thing will appear. If you want it hidden, you click this I button to hide it. Okay, if you want to delete it, you delete it over here. So you don't need any setting. I have been seeing videos telling you you need to alter settings, you need to do a lot of things before you will have the proper setting. In this, my own strategy, you are not going to alter anything, and it will work more than even that of this. Yes, I'm telling you. We are going to leave the settings. Now, it's left for you. Pick any pair that you want. This strategy works for every kind of asset that you are trading, be it stocks, be it crypto, and be it gold or forex. Any type of asset you are trading, it works on it. Pick the time frame that you are most interested in. We are in the 1 minute time frame currently, so this is best for scalpers. Now, why I am picking the 1 minute is that you will see the strategy repeating itself several times in a day when you pick the 1 minute. If you pick the 15 minutes, you may only see one opportunity in a day, or you may even see only one opportunity in 3 days. So in a week, you may get only 2 opportunities for day trading, whereas for scalping, you are going to be getting several opportunities in a day. That does not mean you should overtrade, because overtrading is a bad form of trading. So you can give yourself, you can say, I will trade a maximum of 3 times in a day. And if in that 3 times I have a loss like twice, I will stop. Okay. So one thing that I have been seeing beginners searching for a lot is they want a strategy that is 100% win rate. You cannot get that strategy, including this one that I'm telling you. If you are wasting your time online searching for something that is 100% without any loss, go and find something doing in life and not in forex. You must hit stop loss at 1.0 another. If you accept what I am telling you now, that losses are a must in forex, it makes you to maintain your risks. This is not my mentorship class, so let me not go deep into this. So we are at the chart right now. You need to observe something about the MACD, okay? Look at this push up, and then it pulls down. The price pulls up again, and then it pushes down. It pulls up again, and then it pushes down, okay? Let's look at the corresponding points. So let me shift this thing up. So let me look at the corresponding points on the MACD as well. This point over here is corresponding with this point over here on the MACD. So this other point over here is corresponding with this other point on the MACD. So let me draw it. It's corresponding with this other point here on the MACD. Okay. Now this other point that you are seeing is corresponding with this other point that you are seeing on the MACD. Now I am taking my time for this. If you click away, you will never understand this strategy. It's left for you. Let me delete that of the MACD so that you will see it clearly. Now at the point that this point on your price chart is formed, look at the MACD. This is the corresponding curve that was formed. When this one, the price moved up to clear this other high point here, MACD also moved up. So it's in synchrony. They are all what? In synchrony. So a point was formed here. This one was formed. Another point higher than the previous one was formed on the price chart. Look at it. So another higher point was formed on the price chart. And even on the MACD, another higher point was formed higher than the previous point. Now price retraced downward. So from this high point, it retraced downward. It pushed up again. It pushed up again. You see, creating another higher point, but MACD refused to push up. The MACD has refused to push up. This is your signal to enter the market. This is your signal to enter the market. So at the point where you see that the price pushed up and MACD refused to push up, rather it is not going higher than this one. When you see this crossover happening, when you see the crossover happening, this is your point of entry. This is your point of entry. Okay, so let's enter this trade right now. We are shorting this. Is upon the close of this candle, upon the close of a candle, you will enter your trade, your stop loss, depending on how wide your spread is. If you don't know what spread is as a beginner, there's a video that will pop up for you to understand what spread is. It's very important. Your broker may have wide spread that may affect you trading some pairs, especially on a lower time frame. The broker may not be good for scalping, and some pairs generally are not good for scalping, but there are some that are also good for scalping, like gold, which is this one that I'm showing you. Okay, as a beginner, you really need to know what you are doing, how to size up before you begin trading gold. I am telling you this as an advice. You aim for 1 to 2, or you target the next low. You target the next low. Okay, so this will give us a risk to reward ratio of 2.9. So almost 3 times what you are risking. Almost 3 times what you are risking, because of just using the MACD. Now, this is an intraday trading strategy using the MACD, the MACD, moving averages, convergence, divergence. What you are seeing happening here is a divergence. That's why there's a convergence and divergence. So they are converging at the same point. Here, there's convergence. Over here, the same thing is in synchrony, convergence, but there is a divergence here. When price pushed up higher, more than this, it diverged here. So it is following the name. Moving averages, what? Convergence, divergence. So there's a divergence. We're entering at the divergence of the MACD with the price. So anytime there's a divergence of the MACD with the price, that is when you take your entry. This is very simple. Now, as you have known this, you may jump and say, okay, is that simple? Yes, it's simple as I have shown you, and there's no any secret to it. But I can assure you there are more things you need to know about trading. And even on this, there are certain setups that I am showing you the A+ setup of this. It may not always occur as simple as you are seeing it as this. Sometimes price could come over and may likely trick you. You are not supposed to take those things. So you look for the A+ setups. For the A+ setups, if you are interested in my mentorship, you can contact me through my WhatsApp number in the description box. Every information regarding the mentorship is in the description box, and you can contact me if you want to join. So let us go on. Again, let me show you one setup again that you also need to look out for. Okay, so you enter this and you have exited here. Now just look at the point that you have exited. You exited around 9:05 a.m. the 4th of June, 9:05 a.m. But did you know again that there's another setup formed for you over here again at 10:30? So just 1 hour, 30 minutes after, another setup is formed for you to go in again. You can see how sweet this strategy is. That's why I'm telling you, you have to control how you are going to be using this strategy. So if you see 10 setups in a day, try and cut down by only choosing 4 setups maximum, so that you don't overtrade, because when you overtrade, you give the money back to the market plus losses, extra losses again. Okay, so let us look at what is happening over here. Price pushed up again to form a high here. It came down. Price pushed up again. It came down. Price pushed up again. It came down. Okay, each of these points are higher than the previous ones, because if I zoom in now, you will see, or let me make it a bit larger for you. You will see that this week cleared this previous point, and this week cleared this previous high. So this one is the one we are interested in. This other one cleared it. It cleared the first, the third cleared the second, and you can see this is the highest point formed on the MACD corresponding to the first one that we are looking at. And then this one on the second, this MACD could not go higher than this previous one. You can see it. And upon this one again, there's another divergence. You can see this point again, it formed, and price went higher than this previous one, but the MACD is still low. At the crossover here, you can see we start what? We will start selling at the close of this candle. So you can see right here that you will aim for 1 to 2 risk to reward, or you aim to clear this other low that is over here. We aim to clear this low, and you will see it's giving you times 4.6 risk to reward ratio, and it played out perfectly. So this is for 1 minute time frame. Now let's go to 15 minutes time frame for day trading. The principle is purely the same. Okay, on the 15 minutes time frame, the principle is purely the same. So let's go to 15 minutes time frame. We are at the 15 minutes currently. On the 15 minutes, it's going to take a bit longer for you to spot the divergence of the MACD. Okay, so we are at the 15 minutes time frame. Let me make these candles a bit clear for you. You can see this spot here. This is the corresponding point. So we are back at it again. This is the corresponding point. And then we have another point here. This is the corresponding point. Then we have another one. This is the corresponding point. So if I'm to pick this up for you, you can see them like this. So this other point, there's another high, tiny, that cleared this previous one first. Okay, and you can see the corresponding point on MACD. This is it, corresponding to this point. And we have another one corresponding to this. So let me just delete this. So you can see as this high point is formed higher than this one, the MACD did not form a high. And so we will take our entry over here. Our entry will be over here. And you set your stop loss just above the previous high. And you are going to aim for the next low, any low that is around here. And you can see based on this, we have risk to reward of 5.7. 5.7. So you can see I've shown you for scalping, I've shown you for the intraday or day trading. So it's the same thing you apply even for higher time frames. That is for swing trading. If you have any question regarding how to use the MACD, that is the moving average convergence divergence, MACD. If you have any question regarding how to use it, just let me know in the comment section. And if you need more of the mentorship for me to train you to become a profitable trader within 6 months, you're already a profitable trader, just let me know. It's $100 for 6 months. Okay, it's the whole of the 6 months. You are paying $100 and you can pay using crypto or direct bank transfers if you are in Nigeria. Okay, you become a profitable trader within 6 months. Okay, so I hold my classes twice in a week, 2 hours each. Within a month, you should know everything about Forex, but it goes beyond just knowing everything. You need to see how a live market is being traded for you to properly understand Forex very well. So if you are interested in the mentorship, the WhatsApp number is in the description box. Just contact me and you make the payment and you start immediately. Thank you for viewing. If you have further questions, let me know in the comment section. Do have a nice day. Bye.